Hi there, it's me. Okay, so I thought I would give an update. It has been 3.5 years approximately since my brachy surgery on my left toe here, this fourth toe. So it's been 3.5 years and I thought I'd give you an update. I'm enjoying my summers, wearing flip-flops. I wear them in the spring and in the fall. Just love it. Okay, a couple things. These flip-flops, I absolutely love them. They're definitely my style, but they are very thin. And the reason why that matters is because the brachy surgery that I had was done with a donor bone from my heel. The bone was taken from the heel and placed here along with a little bracket brace and some screws. This bone, I was told by my surgeon that it would fill in about 2 years' time. It would have a good rate of fill-in for that piece they took out. So, but as you recall, for those of you who have gone through my blog, I had some issues with a sciatic nerve running all the way up here to my hamstring, all the way to my buttocks. That lasted a really long time, and it actually is still there. It's less and less as time goes on, but it has lasted a really long while. And as I've stated before, sort of like a broken record, I just had life throw me a couple of curveballs after my surgery, and I wasn't able to be as active as I normally would have been, after the surgery to get sort of back in shape. And I think that may help the sciatic nerve. I have no way of knowing why that happened. I don't know if the nerve was nicked, by the surgeon during surgery, or if you recall, after post-op, I had a serious congestion issue that was very painful for me in this leg, that whenever I had the leg lowered, it would swell up, get red, and be very, very congested, and that would cause me a lot of pain. So I would actually take my leg and put it up on the counter or up on the sink as I was either washing dishes or brushing my teeth or trying to do my hair or cooking or whatever. It would always be up that high. I'm a short person. I'm only about 5'2", so putting it up was I'm sure sort of a strain on my leg, but I was on medication, on pain medication. So if I was stretching something back here and doing myself any sort of injury, I really wouldn't have known, because I was just trying to get away from the congestion pain, and which the medication did not help with. But if I was doing something else, I don't think I would have known by virtue of the medication. So that's that. 3.5 years later, I'm now slowly getting myself back into, I'm physical. I moved into a new home, and so I'm, doing a lot, running around a lot, but actual targeting that buttock muscle and targeting my hamstring and all that I have not been doing, concentrating on, and now I am, and I do feel that it's getting better. So, it was a price to pay, and it's unfortunate, but considering all things, I think it's been a blessing. So a couple things. My brachy surgery, the reason why I decided to have it, I was late 30s when I decided to do that. I decided to do it even though once in a while when I would walk my dog or when I'd go make quick runs to the post office, I would wear these shoes here. And as you can see, my fourth toe is missing right there. And I had bunions that would sort of stick out over here. So I wanted the bunions fixed so I could wear feminine shoes instead of having to wear these blocky shoes all the time, which also would affect actually my entire wardrobe. And I just got sick of not being able to go all the way feminine, and I just, with some beautiful shoes that I would see, and it just got on my last nerve. And I thought, life is just too short. And although I've gotten over, the looks and the gawks and all of that, my feet are my feet, and so what? There are plenty of people who live with it, it was in my family. So I decided, because I was just tired of not being able to wear really feminine shoes, it just got to me. So I haven't worn these in a long time, but that's because this cork is actually not cushiony enough. It's very hard, and I need something very soft in this area for my heel, because this is where the pain comes from. And this area that I've marked off is still numb, and I believe it always will be. After 3.5 years, if that skin area is still numb, it's just going to be. I've accepted that. So it's when I touch it, it doesn't feel like my other skin. I have complete feeling here on this side of the scar, but on this side it just feels really funny. It feels like that trick when when you were a kid, where you used to take, you and your friend used to take your finger and do this, and then one of you would touch the thing. It feels, part of it feels numb and part of it feels like feeling. That's how this feels right here. So that's that. So how do I compensate for my this leg issue that I have? I'll literally start to limp and the pain runs up and down my leg. Well, I saw these shoes at Walmart, and I needed something sort of canvasy that I could throw in the wash when I'm just working in my garden out front, just some simple, not lawn work, but just some simple gardening. And I got these. They're really lightweight. They don't probably weigh not even a quarter of a pound. They're just this foam, and they're very light. I put these on and I absolutely loved them. And I wore them the whole day. I was so excited when I got them. I thought, let me break them in before I even use them gardening. And I started limping at the end of the day. And that's because inside here, even though this is sort of a foam, it's a dense foam. It's not cushiony, it's hard foam. This bothers me on my left side of my foot. It just makes my whole leg ache, and that sciatic nerve sort of goes bonkers. So I have to wear insoles. I have to wear these. So I buy insoles and I put them in. If there's already a heavy, insole in here, then I'll sort of remove it. This doesn't have anything heavy inside. So this fits right in there, and it really does. This cushion here and the type of cushion and technology that Dr. Scholl's puts into their stuff is good enough for me. So I wear these. I have quite a number of pair of these, and I put them inside and outside of shoes. So that's what I do a lot. I recently got some boots, and these I just actually took out of there to show you here. So these shoes I got maybe right after my surgery, not too long after my surgery. I believe I posted them on the blog when I got them, and as you can see, I've worn them a lot. I love these shoes. These are the shoes, the reason why, this kind of shoe is the reason why I got surgery. If I was going to have surgery for my bunions, both on this side and on this side, I had small bunions also here, then I was not going to pass up the opportunity to get this one toe fixed. So there you have it. It is still lays lower, so the indentation in my shoes on that is usually, further in than on the rest because it's still lower. But these are one of the most comfortable shoes I have ever worn, and it's amazing. That's another thing, is if I'm wearing flats, that sciatic nerve on my heel tends to bother me more over time than if I wear a small heel like a wedged heel, because all the pressure and all the gravity sort of go to this part of my foot, and now there's less pressure here. All the weight is sort of going to the front. All the weight that I carry, all that I weigh, is sort of going here. So wearing something like this is actually more comfortable for me than wearing something like this. So there you have it. With all the targeting exercising I'm doing now for that leg, things feel a lot better, and they will be, but it's really been slow. But I don't regret my decision. I love my feet, and I don't complain about my feet anymore. I just have other things in life to worry about. So it's done. I have, the marks for the bunions. These you can't really see, they're small. And that's that. So I hope you guys are doing good. Someone did ask me about whether or not I would reveal or tell them who my insurance company was. The answer is no. I did that on purpose. It's not on the cost page for a reason. I don't need any trouble. I didn't need any trouble at the time, and I certainly don't need anything to bubble up. Everything was done by the book and up, and the insurance company called all the shots and everything. So I'm not concerned about any wrongdoing, because everything I did everything by the laws and books and all of that. But insurance companies cannot be trusted. So I just am not sharing that. You have to do your own homework, and you have to find your own way. I provide as much information as I can, and I hope that you'll take it and run with it and decide what's best for you. I know people like my aunt, who has passed away now, but she had brachy in both of her feet. She didn't have bunions, and she did not care. This woman walked all of Manhattan and just did not care. She just did not care. If you didn't like it, lump it. And it didn't bother her not one bit. She would wear feminine shoes because she had a very narrow sort of foot like my sister does and didn't have bunions, so she was able to get in and out of shoes without a problem other than that toe, and she just did not care, and she had it on both feet. So it bothers some people, it doesn't others. You know, the surgery isn't for everyone, and there's different types of surgery, different doctors and different methods that are developing. You have to do your own homework and make up your own mind. There's a plethora of information here, and I don't do posts often anymore because I think I've said everything that I need to be of help. It's all on the blog. But I really do thank all the supporters and all the love and all the attention that everyone has, you know, paid to the blog. I wish I had something new to say, but this is like the newest thing I can tell you. 3.5 years later, I'm doing pretty good. I think that's it. So thanks for watching. God bless and take care. Bye.